I had my first hater. I'm gonna show you how to deal with haters.
You know what time it is, nigga. You know what the fuck it is. Danger! Danger! Get on the floor! The nigga right here! Sing it!
What he said was, I quote, kind of, "You look like you're on the ice cream diet." Now, to a normal person, that's probably not very offensive, but to a fat person that's dieting, not only do I miss ice cream, so for you to bring that shit up, but to say that I look like I haven't lost weight when you don't even know what the hell I used to look like. I started working out and eating healthy before I started my weight loss journey. About a couple months. I didn't work out that much. Sharpshooter 76. That sounds like a paranoid schizophrenic name that somebody's going to go off and start shooting people. Analyze address. Sharpshooter 76. You want to talk about some fat jokes, huh? You want to hear some fat jokes, huh? So I was fucking Sharpshooter 76 fat mama last night. Sex with me is like a really good lasagna. You always come around for seconds. And I ain't messing around with you. You fucker with Billy Montana, you'll fucker with the best. You know what, brother? When you step in the dub, what are you gonna do when Sharpshooter 76 and Billy go down on you? Boy, I'll treat you like a prison inmate. Sharpshooter, you read lips? I ain't afraid of you. I'm married, I got foster kids. You kill me, it's like sending me on vacation. In all seriousness, I can't get mad at you. I don't know anything about you, other than you have a small dick. Dealing with bullies. My stepdad was a bully and he beat me all the time. I remember I was at the beach and I was probably about 7 years old, and I left my flip-flops and we walked across the beach, and my mom said for me to go back and get my flip-flops. Well, I went back and got them. They were just kept on walking. So to me, the smart thing would be to, oh yeah, hey, I'm going to take a shortcut. So I tried to take a shortcut and I got lost. The seagulls started coming down and hitting me in the head. I didn't know where the hell I was. Finally, I see my stepdad, my mom, my brother off in the distance. And I start crying. I run up to them, and the seagulls are still pecking me in the fucking head. Thank God, you guys, oh my God, and I'm crying. My stepdad runs up and says, "You son of a bitch." Punches me in the head, starts kicking me in the stomach. By this time, I'm almost out cold. I wake up, we're on our way back from the beach, and apparently I ruined our trip because of that. But he's taken me and slammed me up against the walls. He's held a gun to us. He's drove down the road going as fast as he can. He's ripped my mom's bra off in front of me. He's took my brother and slammed him into the wall. I've been through some shit. I remember every night before I go to bed, I'd lock my door. And I would hear him try to come in at night. He was drinking a lot. And every night, I'd hear him try to get in our room, and then I'd hear him say, "You sons of bitches," every night. Every night. I would stay awake and have school the next morning and stay awake all night long until he went to bed, because that's the only time I would feel safe. What would I like to say to a bully? Empathy. I like to put myself in somebody else's shoes. So try to feel what they're feeling. And that's what I try to do with everyone. It's called human kindness.
You know what time it is, nigga. And you know what the fuck it is. Danger! Danger! Get on the floor. The nigga right here. Sing it.
I was robbed by a guy with no legs in Chicago. This guy rolled up to me and he said he smelled like piss, and he did. And he said, "Can I have $1, man?" And I said, "All I got is $10 in my name," and that's all I had. And he said, "Well," he goes, "I can give you change." And I was just like, "Well, if he can give me change, then he should be all right." But I had it in my hands. He started pulling on it, and I said, I was pulling on it too. And he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I was waiting for my change." And he goes, "I ain't gonna go anywhere. I ain't got any legs." And I said, "I'm sorry, I'm from North Carolina. I don't know you better." I just let go of it. And he goes, "No problem, man. God bless you." And he starts rolling across a busy interstate. And I said, "Wait a minute, what about my change?" And he said, "I'm homeless. I ain't got change." He rolls across the interstate, busy traffic, faster than hell. Some of these guys have muscles in their arms, friggin' huge. So he goes across there, and all I could say is, "Enjoy it." It's the only thing I could do to prevent from getting hit by a car. It wouldn't be worth it. I was in an accident, and a drunk driver ran through a restaurant. And my mom had brain damage from it. Broke my femur, my leg was behind my neck, and the nurse came down, and she was holding my chest, and she was cute, and I was out of it. And I thought, this is not the time to ask somebody for a date. But I remember her saying, "Hold on." And I said, "Where's my mom?" And she said she went through the window of the restaurant. EMT was first on the scene. They brought her back to life. The driver's wheel was probably about a foot from my head. If it had been any closer, it killed me. I went to see my mom every day, even though I had a cast on. And I spoke to her even though she didn't know who I was. She was in a coma for 6 weeks. And when she came out of it, it was like starting all over again. She never did get back to herself. She still wobbles when she walks. She gets lost in conversation. And I'll never forget what that driver took from us. I got married the first time, and we had a child together, and I loved her. I had a lot of issues, problems keeping jobs, and she decided that that was it, and she ended it. She wanted a divorce, and I wanted her to make her happy, so I gave her what she wanted. And I thought I'd be in my daughter's life forever. After the divorce, I met a girl who I remarried, and it made my ex-wife so upset she wouldn't let me speak to my daughter anymore. She just excommunicated me from her life. She moved, changed addresses. She took out papers, everything she could to just make sure that I was miserable. I used to have a dog named Charlie, and Charlie ran away, and about 5 years later I saw a dog just look just like Charlie, and I was probably around 8 years old, and I went up to him. I was like, "Charlie, you're safe, finally." Oh God, it was in a completely different city. I don't know what I was thinking. That dog ran up to me like he hadn't seen me in forever, and that he loved me. And well, he knocked me down, and he started humping me and howling. It was then whenever I realized that it wasn't Charlie. So being raped by a dog sticks with you after a while. So you see Sharpshooter 76, there ain't nothing you can say to me. or anyone else that could possibly hurt my feelings. Shooter.
You know what time it is, nigga. You know